Hello everyone, it's me, Banoffee Pie VA again today, and this is yet another Bronies rant. But this will not contain just about Bronies, it's also about pegasisters. And this video will contain some calling outs. So if you are part of a person that I'm speaking about and you don't want anything to do, get out of the video now. Okay, so there's been more stuff that I want to talk about Bronies, but that I haven't laid out cards on the table. So this time I'm going to let out so much stuff about what's wrong. So I was just scrolling through some social media like DA or YouTube and whatnot stuff, but this time I'm really putting both of my feet down, saying enough is enough. So there is a team which are full of white knights. I'm not even joking, and it's a team called the EJ Squad, which is a team composed of the users who can be on DA, DeviantArt, and YouTube. They are named EJ Fire Lightning Arts, MLP Fan 3991, Stephen Fisher, Shieldwing 1996, and Fiery Ratchet. So they are the world's biggest toxic team I've ever seen on the internet. So here's the reason why. Let's start with EJ Fire Lightning Arts. Okay, this mate is a complete and utter sad case. I'm not even joking, because it's not all what he does, but what he does is mostly post art of the characters either being so in love or being extremely pervy and making love. I'm not even joking, because there's proof on DA. Okay, EJ Fire Lightning Arts, if you're watching this, you are the most disgusting, immature brony I've ever seen in my life. I swear, he has an unhealthy addiction to the character Misty from My Little Pony Generation 5. I know it's normal to have a crush on a cartoon character, but the way he loves her is just absolutely... it's revolting. I'm not joking at all. He makes pictures of him with his stupid, pointless, bland original character. Yeah, I'm not joking. Yeah. Let me tell you something, EJ. If Misty did exist in real life, but she's not, but she doesn't exist and it never will happen, well, she would put you back into your right proper space. Yeah. So, next is MLP Fan 3991. I can't believe I just said her name, because believe it or not, her name literally disgusts me. I can't believe I just said it. But anyway, she calls herself the Element of Respect. Let me laugh. She makes reviews on movies and stuff, but she made big rants, completely blowing up on stuff. Like there was the Timmy Turner, the Very Odd Parents reboot, and she just blew up like that. And made a big rant about it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea of reboots, just like Thomas the Tank Engine. The reboots of Thomas and Friends is not my thing. That's why I'm not in the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom anymore. But what at the end, she literally, I'm not joking, she said fuck you to the producer or director of the reboot. Um Flare Sparks. Her name. That's the name of also sometimes her character, but she's called Flare. But anyway, Flare Sparks. You do not say fuck you to a director, a producer, or an actor. You call yourself the element of respect. No, you're the element of Karens. I'm not joking. Don't even deny and come attack me like thinking that I'm wrong, because I'm right. What you think of saying all that stuff, trying to defend yourself, you're wrong, and you know it. Yet you just carry on. Okay. She also said in another review, I don't remember what was the name of the movie, but she literally asked the producers and actors if they have you no shame. No, Flair. The only one who should be ashamed around here, who ain't the actors and producers around here, is you. Yeah, that's right. So, next up is Shieldwing 1996. Okay. According to my friend Nick Anime Fan on YouTube, also known as Star Wars Fanic on DA, he literally tried to convince Nick to forgive Brandon the Brony Pony. Oh my gosh. But Nick, I swear, Nick was very clear. He wanted nothing more to do with Brandon the Brony Pony anymore. Shieldwing, leave Nick alone. Nick doesn't want anything more to do with Brandon the Brony Pony. He's been friends with Brandon the Brony Pony, ever since he was known as Epic Cartoons fan. Until when the day that everything came tumbling down on Brandon the Brony Pony, Nick realized that Brandon was a paedophile and all that stuff, and I agree with him. So the next one is Stephen Fisher. Oh my gosh. Stephen Fisher is literally such an immature liar. Okay. Stephen Fisher claims himself to be Christian. That is something I do not believe, because I bet you all the money of the world that Stephen just uses this because he wants people to feel sympathy for him when he's down in the dumps. Oh, please. And that's a lie. Stephen Fisher, do yourself a favour and get out. I've seen more brains in a bowl of soup before. I mean, I've seen people who are Christian who have the mind of a smart person, because when there's always something going on, they always think about it before acting. Like they always use their brains, like as if they're calculating on their fingers and or using mathematics and numbers and all that stuff. You, on the other hand, you just dump everything down as if you have proof, when you don't have any proof. So do yourself a favour. Go to real churches. Go to a real church, you unbearable idiots. And so to finish, Fiery Ratchet. Fiery Ratchet claims himself to be a detective. Okay, Fiery Ratchet? How come you didn't get involved with Brandon the Brony Pony? But you could have been a detective on that. Let me tell you something. Nick, Anime Fan, is a true detective. He's more a detective than you because on DA he's posted everything about Brandon the Brony Pony. He as if he was going like Sherlock Holmes, like always always looking on the internet for stuff, going there and there. Why didn't you get involved? Seriously. I don't care if it's because you wanted nothing to do with it. You're no detective. You're nothing. Seriously. So yeah. MLP. But by the way, I didn't mention. MLP Fan 3991 is the only member of this team who's a girl. Everyone I mentioned are bronies. Just to be sure. Anyway, but oh my gosh. I can't make the situation better. There's no rescuing it. Seriously. I think I'm mostly done with this video. So, but before I end this video, I would like to give a big, huge, massive thank you to my friend Nick, Anime Fan, also known as Star Wars Fanic on DA, for making me avoid of being a brony. That the world's biggest mistake yet. And to the EJ Squad, also known as EJ Fire Lightning Arts, MLP Fan 3991, Shieldwing 1996, Stephen Fisher, and Fiery Ratchet. Yeah. So, come sue me. I don't care. Because I know I speak the whole truth in there. So to the EJ Squad, go back to school and stop treating My Little Pony like it's heaven. You unbearable bunch of inconsiderate white knights. Yeah, that's right. I called you white knights. Bye bye.